Welcome aboard this 2016 Andros 32 in Tarpon Springs. She's powered by twin 300 Suzukis powered in 2025 and packaged with a 2022 Magitil aluminum trailer. This is a fisherman's dream. We're going to walk you through in depth on this boat, so come along, it'll be a fun ride. Off to my right here, it's hard to miss these twin 300 Suzuki 4-strokes, freshly repowered in 2025, only 108 hours and also already serviced. The current owner handled the repower and they are super quiet and very fuel efficient. Statistics I've seen is 1.6 miles per gallon at about 35, 36 miles an hour, 1.2 even at 40, and then the boat tops out even with the tower and a full load at 50 miles an hour. So excellent performance out of these engines. And how about this warranty, OEM warranty through the end of December 31st of 2031. And I confirm that with Suzuki. A lot of worry-free ownership right here, moving into a center console purchase like new, and you have warranty coverage for the conceivable future. So stepping into the cockpit from the back of the boat, very easy. Transom door allows you to take one small little step down and secure yourself. Or if you had a big billfish, you can, or wahoo, you can slide that right in there. So getting on board, very, very easy. Some center consoles in this class, it's not that easy. So now we'll focus in here on the meat and potatoes of the cockpit and look at the fishing space. So you'll first notice right here, what I got at my feet is a little flip up aft seat bench. 2 legs pop down right here, so you can easily sit a few more passengers very comfortably if needed, but the entire thing can be removed if you did not need it and we're just doing a hardcore fishing day. We look right above that here. You'll see a very, very spacious transom live well, pressurizes up. It's one of 2 live wells on board, the second being in 4 here, but you'll use this one mostly just because it's in a great spot for pitching baits with ease. Love this piece right here. This is a little prep center. So if you want to have some frozen ballyhoo or fresh cut bait right here, you can have this ready to go. The current owner is here on the West Coast and bottom fishes this boat a lot, so he'll use this a lot, as well as this custom cutting board. It does convey, you see it right here. If you bottom fish or just in general, you know how important it is to be able to have cut bait or baits just prepped at the ready. It is a nice sand non-skid throughout, so you're gonna have great traction whether the decks are wet or dry. And then here we're gonna focus on these in-floor hatches. There's a lot of storage we'll get to here in a sec. So I wanted to showcase this, especially to any prospective buyers. Easy access to your fuel water separators, and also very important here, we'll talk about your fuel tanks. So this right here are your valves to switch between the center tank, that's 150 gallons, or the 2 saddle tanks on the port and side, which are 75 each. But then also unique, and we'll show you this in a second, there is a third fuel tank in the center bow area that's an additional 50 gallons. So this is the second owner, the original owner custom spec that with Andros to give him even more range. So you guys that are looking to make super long runs up and down the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, Panhandle, anywhere on the west coast of Florida, to have that additional 50 gallons, I don't think you'll ever need to use an above ground bladder tank. So real cool setup here with the fuel. So next up here in the aft cockpit, I want to show you guys this massive center live well. It is fully plumbed to be probably an over 100 gallon, 120 gallon well, most commonly used just as an insulated fish box because it's so easy to kick your catch down in there. But again, if you really needed to pack baits for a long range trip, you have both live wells at your disposal. And then there on the port side is another dedicated smaller fish box or dry storage, and that is mimicked right here. I don't have it open because again, it's a little, you have to open up this seat here. So that is something to take into know. If you do need to get into this regularly, you have to open up that seat, which is not a big deal. So next we'll open up the bilge hatch and show you guys what we have going on in a very nice, clean and appointed bilge. So opening up the bilge hatch, you can see very serviceable space to work with, easy line of sight to your bilge pumps, which there's 2 for redundancy on float switches, your live well pumps, also redundancy there built in, wash down pumps, the grouper guppler, fish box pump, and then your seacock. So very clean and very well pointed and easy to access for maintenance. Before we leave the cockpit area, also need to point out There is multiple electric reel ports, Hubble plugs, so 2 at the transom here, 1 midship on the port side, and 1 all the way up in the bow. So if you like the deep drop, you are fully set up for your electric reels, or if you're into kite fishing in South Florida for sailfish, you got these electric reel hookups at your disposal. As we focus forward, now you'll see you're greeted with a very nice tackle station. So organization, for guys that really have a place for everything and everything has a place, this is a great setup for you. Everything is right at arm's reach for re-rigging efficiently. And then a frigid rigid cooler conveys, and it is on a slide mount that makes it very easy to access your drinks, and it could also be used as a seat in a pinch. But having this space open here is so nice. Instead of having a fixed aft mezzanine seat, a fisherman's really gonna appreciate having all this tackle storage. And then as we look up a little bit, you're greeted with all the rods that you're gonna possibly need to rig, a place for all of them. So check out with this rod holder setup, all the rods that are just at your fingertips, along with cup holders and grab handles. It's important. If you're standing back here underway, you got a place to grab pretty much anywhere you are around the boat. As we make our way to the helm station, you're first greeted by this very spacious helm seat with practically brand new upholstery. Upholstery was done under a year ago, and it shows. It's also worth pointing out now, one of the reasons why the boat's in such great condition is because it is conveyed with a full custom boat cover that encapsulates the whole boat and runs through the pipework. So that cover helps protect all this upholstery, but under a year old and is just in great shape. And take a look at this. Hidden under here is a great catch-all space. Of course, we're using it for some of our photo shoot gear, but what a great spot to put everybody's set of wallet keys, phone, or any type of quick grab items to be right here at the ready. The seat really kind of keeps you nice, and I actually like the fact that it's not dual bolsters. It's gonna turn this seat into potentially a 3 or 4 person seat instead of these arm-rested bucket seats that really only lock in two riders. So a lot of versatility with this setup. I wanted to point out that this lower station has some very nice footrests that drop down here, so you can fold them down as needed, and it just makes for a very nice, comfortable seat. Then a couple other catch-all pieces, little catch-all space right here if you need to use it, and then 2 cup holders right at the ready, along with how nice is it to have these cup holders right back here. So a very comfortable ride if you are just cruising or if you're a passenger on board. So I've arrived here at the main helm station. That's right, main helm, because this is a full Marlin Tower boat, but we'll get to that in a moment. But here at the main helm, you are greeted by a really well appointed helm station. We're gonna start here from the top. We'll actually go all the way up top here. A nice electronics box that is gonna have plenty of storage for additional quick grab items. A 3-sided enclosure is going to keep you very nice and protected out of the elements when you are going through some inclement weather. The forward panel was just replaced, so it is super crispy and clear. A little bit of wear on the side panels that could definitely get replaced over time as needed. Good compass right where you want it head on, and then as we drop down to the MFD displays, right now you can see that they are completely enclosed out of the elements, which is great, but you can still see them, but you can just very easily slide this guy in there, and now we have quick access to the touchscreen MFDs. They are twin 7612 XSV Garmin's. So original circa 2016, 2017 for the boat. Full MFDs, you can make any screen do anything you want as far as radar, sonar, and chart. We drop down to the next level. You're gonna be, here we have a Shadowcaster underwater light control, Fusion audio control powering JL speakers throughout the boat, an ICOM VHF radio. Then the next lower section, you're greeted by this nice comfort grip Edson helm, a Suzuki multifunction gauge, giving you easy NEMA 2000 readout, Lenco lighted trim tabs, Suzuki push button start stop with this nice Suzuki binnacle that looks brand new, and then an array of your pumps and light switches. A few of these switches have become a little sunburnt. Of course, could be replaced at a leisure, but they're all fully functional. So very nice helm station's gonna keep you nice and protected. I'm loving the shade that the hardtop's throwing above me. And let's migrate up top and take a look at the Marlin Tower. So right here's our tower access, and there's a few things to mention right here. First off being that this hardtop setup is a Key West style. And if you're not sure what that is, that means that this hardtop is cut a little narrower right here for the purpose of racking vertical rods much cleaner and much easier. Instead of having to have little holes or tracks, it's going to be much easier to just quickly rack a rod. And it really doesn't provide any shade that would be meaningful right here. So it's a very nice setup, especially for getting up onto this tower. Now you're going to be able to get up on either side, port or starboard side. You have steps going all the way. It's on this beautiful black powder coated tower frame that it's in really great condition. You just have a couple little spots where you can see some corrosion, but I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to climb on up. So you're just going to step all the way up. You got grab handles all the way, right up to a fully non-skidded hardtop. And remember, this boat is packaged with a 2022 Magic Tilt tri-axle trailer. This is a full Marlin tower. So the tower uniquely folds down strategically. It splits right here in the center. Easy to use, quick style Allen bolts. And this front piece folds down, and this back piece folds down to a dedicated holding spot, and it travels very nice. So again, very unique that this tower boat can absolutely be trailered if you need it to. Let's focus right here on the helm. Nice black helm. It's going to be anti-glare, which is very nice if you're up here. But you have your electronics up here. 743 XSV 7-inch Garmin multifunctional gauge, so it can actually do everything the downstairs systems can do, even though it is only a 7-inch screen. Your full start-stop, your trim tabs, and then your binnacle. In addition to nice quick stage items. And let's take a look here back facing at the upholstery. This is a 2-person tower, 100%. This is not just a one-man's crow's nest. You have dual cup holders, additional rod holders up here, and a nice backrested system. So about the only thing you're missing comfort-wise is maybe a nice straw wide brim hat to keep the sun off you. But what a great position to operate the boat for keys trips, for any type of fishing where you want to have some added visibility. It really is a pleasure to run the boat from the upper station. So focusing here midship on the ring deck and other items. First, we notice port and starboard washdowns. So fresh and saltwater washdowns midship, right where you want and expect them. Fuel fills on both sides, also midship, easy to get to. Tons of cup holders and rod holders and cup rod combos even, including swivel rod holders that are great for high-speed trolling. And then lastly, she is ready for combing bolsters if you wanted to add cushions here, but I tell you what, I don't think it is needed. It's a nice clean look, easy to clean setup, but if you did want to add combing bolsters, she is there ready to go. So as I make my way here to the bow area, still have some additional seating right here in front of the console, and I'm going to show you how much storage is under there for bulky items or traveling to the Bahamas and things. And then great visibility of the tower right here if we're wanting to move forward and sight fish baits. We can have somebody up top being able to cleanly see and communicate with us up here, in addition to having a grab handle really wherever we need to move about up here. So if you are up here when it's rough out, you're going to be secure. So taking a close-up look inside this storage, gas struts, open it up all the way, and you can see it is a really easy entry to get to the back side of those electronics, and this is where your battery switches are. So your battery switches for your engines, your house system, and there's even an on-off battery for the very unique PowerPool charge system that is on board. So we'll drop down here, I'll open these guys up, we'll take a closer look. So I've entered into this console space. I wanted to show you the amount of headroom. 5'9", plenty of clearance, and plenty of room to have a traditional toilet in here, or porta potty if you wanted to use a space for that. But in getting access to the batteries and everything, I wanted to have everything opened up here, so you can see how easy access we have. And then take a look at where your batteries are. They're above waterline. Again, if you needed to change these out on your own, very easy to do so. And take a peek here. I'll get down here. Take a peek at this 36 volt, 50 amp hour iconic lithium ion battery. So this is for your trolling motor system. We got a Rodan 120 volt 36 or 120 pound thrust 36 volt trolling motor, and what a cool little shelf for that. In addition to that, we got 2 onboard chargers, your Pro Tournament, and then the power pull charge system. So very nice spread of batteries, all newer batteries, recently replaced. And then your switch is easy to get to. So very nice space in here to keep large gear and then get access for rigging. So here at the bow, but right above us, I wanted to point out a Garmin GMR 624. So a 6 kW, 4-foot open array radar, able to give us excellent navigation if it wasn't so beautiful out. And paired along with it is that very nice light bar that can be switched on very, very easily, along with spreader lights and the very cool integrated nav lights on either side of the hardtop. And beneath my feet here in the bow area is more massive storage. The first and my favorite being this bow floor locker. It is one massive tub, fully finished out, but with 2 hatch openings. So I'm gonna example that here in a second. So if we need to get to the big section, we have this forward piece right here, and the whole full boat cover fits down in here. But let's say we just needed to slide Frisky Mahi into this piece, we can just open the rear and kick him right into it. So let him cool down and settle down without having to open up the larger hatch, which is significantly heavier. But then more storage on either side here for smaller items, great for fenders and things. And then this right here is actually access. It would have been on many other 32 Androses. It would have been a forward a live well or additional storage, but this right here is the additional auxiliary 50-gallon fuel tank. So nice center line, and this would be your access point to it. But again, so you're going to have that extra fuel capacity for those long-range trips. Rounding out the floor hatch configuration, really clean, all one level, no step up, and tons of storage for whatever gear you want to bring on board. And this boat would not be the bottom fishing powerhouse that it is if it did not have this Rodan trolling motor system on board. So probably seen these on a lot of center consoles now in recent history, but this trolling motor, which is removable, is set up to be able to hold bottom. It's got a GPS spot lock and can get you precisely on a piece of bottom and keep you there without having to manage the engines or having to drop anchor. So it's going to allow you to, at a push of a button, hold spot, hold bottom, and allow you to precisely drop your baits down in hundreds or thousands of feet of water and be getting right over where you need to be. It does fully remove again, and it is the Rodan 36 volt, 120 pound thrust, so plenty of power, especially with that lithium ion battery giving you lots of battery life. So a nice custom mount right here. It does not get in your way at all. It's actually really easy to be secured right here without being intrusive in the least bit. So love the Rodan setup. Finishing off here in the bow, easy access to your anchor locker. So that's your traditional anchoring for when you're not using that sweet Rodan trolling motor. It's packaged with a Fortress aluminum anchors, very high-end anchor. It's lightweight aluminum actually. Plenty of Rodin chain, and again, it closes off very easily right here. So once you deploy the anchor, you can still have this hatch closed back off, and the rod just runs right through to the bow cleat. Well, it has been a pleasure walking you through in depth and detail on this 2016 Andros 32. I'm Matt Norman, Florida Boat Sales. Again, boat is here in Tarpon Springs, Florida, right here on the backside of Anclote Key. We got these beautiful 2025 Suzukis purring that you can't even hear because they're so quiet. I'm gonna go get us on plane, take some running footage, and make sure she's ready to rock for the next owner. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the water.